YouTube, what is going on with y'all today? We're back. We're doing great. We got a new build for you, and it's just gonna be nasty. So yeah, I've been cooking up in the lab. I'm not gonna lie, I've been cooking up in the lab, seeing what I can make. I'm trying to make some stuff a little bit more diverse, but this was a build that I was just kind of like, I actually need to make this. Like, my boy Daniel was telling me today about type of builds I should make, and he said this one, and I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I'm actually going to make that. So we're back with a new build. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, because we're constantly uploading, whether it's gameplay, tips and tricks, or the best builds in the game. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So we got a big man, position center, 7 foot, 247 pounds, and 7'1" wingspan. And I mean, if you're looking at the build right now, you already see that it's a demon. Like, low-key, you already see it's a demon. But as you guys know, I like to start out with, or I like to go with the bigger stats. I don't like to discuss the smaller stuff too much. But we're going to start out close shot. We got a 94 close shot. I want to go 94. First, let me tell you what type of build this is. This is like my Jokic type of build. Daniel was like, yeah, man, you should try to make a Jokic build. And I was like, yo, that's not a bad idea, because low-key, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like Jokic like that. Like, Jokic is nasty, but I just don't like him like that, and I didn't want to make a Jokic build. But he said that, and I was like, that's a great idea. So we came in here, we got 94 close shot. I feel like Jokic just, like, he's a really good player to where when he gets down low in the paint, he knows how to finesse his way into a bucket. So I had to go 94 close shot because I wanted Hall of Fame and gold badges, and we get gold paint prodigy, Hall of Fame float game, which I think explains Jokic very well, and then Hall of Fame hook specialist. Then we went 75 layup. Now I went 75 layup because Jokic isn't really like driving to the rack and getting layups. He's usually like, he'll drive to the rack, go into the post, and then throw a layup up and it goes in. Like, he's really like the Joker. Like, it's like magic tricks, man. 48 drive and dunk. We all know Jokic is barely dunking, but I gave him 48 so he could at least get a dunk package and dunk if he needs to. Then we went 58 standing dunk because, once again, Jokic is not just out here booming on people. So I wanted to keep the dunk very low. Then we went 96 post control. Like I said, when Jokic gets in the post, he's strong. He's very physical. So I wanted to have a high post control so we could get high post fade phenom, post powerhouse, post up poet, hook specialist, and then so we could get that unpluckable, because Jokic plays out of the post very, very well. As you can see, we got Hall of Fame for all of those except for unpluckable. And these are just badges like you have to have if you're going to make a Jokic build. And I like also, once again, I'm not telling you guys make this build, but this is my type of Jokic build. And I think this build will be very, very viable to use. Like, I made the build to be able to use for sure. And you can definitely use this build. Then 1v1s, park anywhere, you can use this build, and I would use it in 1v1s. I feel like it would be really fun. But then we went 92 mid-range. We get gold Deadeye, we get Hall of Fame post-fade phenom, and gold set shot specialist. Now, Jokic is good to give you some post-fades to play out the mid-range. Like, he's really good for that. Like, when he's getting his buckets, he's getting them all over the floor. So I wanted to make sure he had a high mid-range so that he could be able to get these buckets. Then we went with the 83 three-pointer. Now, I was going to go 80 originally, but I just had points left over, so I was like, you know what, we'll go 83 to get limitless range. And then on top of that, y'all know Jokic in the playoffs, he be hitting that deep step-back jumper in people's faces. So I feel like 83 is almost perfect for him. Like, it's not too high, it's not too low. I think it's perfect for him. Then we went with a little 77 free throw. Wasn't going to discuss it, but I just gave him enough free throw just in case you want to take him into the rack or anything. Then the biggest part of Jokic's game, I think, is his playmaking ability. So we went 91 pass accuracy to go really high. And as you can see, we get silver bailout, we get gold break starter, silver versatile visionary, and gold dimer. And I think this is like perfect for Jokic because Jokic is throwing dimes. He can throw any pass, he can make any pass like very easily. And I think this just makes this build very dynamic, just like Jokic in real life. Then we went 70 ball handle. I really just went 70 ball handle so I could be able to get some animations at least. and be able to move around a little bit, because I'm not gonna say Jokic can dribble or anything, because he can't, but Jokic can definitely move around on the perimeter and make a way to get a basket, and 70 is just like perfect enough to get some animations and then still be viable in the park if you want to use this build a different way. Then we went 50 speed with ball. Jokic is slow. Like I wasn't about to go crazy and try to make him fast. Like, Jokic is slow. I want this build to resemble him. Interior defense, we went 82. Jokic is not a good paint defender. He's not the greatest, but I wanted to give him enough because he does get stops in the paint. Like, that is one thing he does do. And then we got 40 perimeter defense, because if Jokic get caught on the perimeter, it's a wrap. He gets caught on the perimeter, it's a wrap. Like, real life and on this game. 40 perimeter, didn't want to put anything on that, so I left this right where it is. And then we went 60 steal. I just went 60 steal just because we had points left over, and I wanted to give him a little bit of something, just so like at the end of the day, this is still a park build. You still want to be able to use this build in the park and be viable and use it to be able to play. Like, that's why I kind of tweaked it just a little tiny bit, so that way I can use it the way that I want to. But don't get me wrong, this is a Jokic build. And then block, we went 74. Once again, Jokic is not out here just smacking people stuff off the glass. I gave him 74 just for paint patroller. As you see, you lose it. He can protect the rim a little bit, but he's not Rudy Gobert. He's not Bam Adebayo. He's not a shot blocker, bro. So I just gave him enough so that way he can play a little bit of paint defense. Then up next, we went 69 offensive rebound. He's going to grab boards, but that's not the rebound we're worried about. This is the one right here. Defensive rebound. Jokic is going to grab a board. If he does anything, he's going to get a rebound. And I feel like 94 is perfect for him because you get Hall of Fame box out beast and you get gold rebound chaser. On the defensive boards, he's grabbing them, and when you grab that board, he's making outlet passes, he's running the court, like, he's doing it all, and I feel like you had to have this high rebound with him. To the physicals, we got 65 speed. Once again, Jokic is slow. Like, I'm not even about to sugarcoat it. Then we got 50 agility. Once again, Jokic is slow. Like, he's not agile at all. He's really finesse. He's really technical. He knows how to get to his spots. And then we went 95 strength because Jokic is a brute. Like, he gets in the post and he's bullying everybody. He's bullying people. He's figuring out a way to score. Need that 95 strength. And then vertical, once again, we have seen Jokic try to jump, and Jokic is just not getting up. And I wanted to keep that vertical there, just get enough to get high flying denier. Just so we can have a little bit, because I feel like Jokic has just enough in real life. Like, he has just enough hops to be able to dunk. But that is the build. We're going to hit continue. And as you see, shades of Jokic, Sabonis, and Chris Bosh, which I think is fire, because Chris Bosh is low-key the pioneer of these new big man builds. And as you see, we get a 3-level scoring playmaker. I think that's a fire build name. The 3-level is just kind of like inevitable, I feel like. Like, if you make a really good build, you're going to get that 3-level. But the scoring playmaker, I feel like, was just fire. This is a sick build. We got the Jokic shade, and I think you guys should at least use it as a template, or if you want to make it, let me know how you guys feel about this build. Is it trash? Is it good? Could you use it in the rec or in the park or in the 1v1s? Let me know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications. We're uploading builds, streaming, uploading gameplay, tips, all types of stuff, man. You guys don't want to miss out. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.